y'all for being so nice to me, man. I love playing this place. I think we're gonna get away with this too. Is it all right if I tell you a story? It'll take a while, but boy, I'm getting older and it's harder for me to just sing all that whole fucking time. I gotta stop and catch my breath. But it gives me a chance to tell you something because it means a lot to me to get to tell people this story because you're being kind to me and I appreciate it. And all I ever wanted to do was make up my shit and sing it for people. Since I can remember being old enough to think about what I wanted to do. I remember I was 18 or 19 and I didn't have a plan, but I knew 3 chords on the guitar and I had made up 3 songs on the guitar. And I was a busboy in a restaurant with a folk stage. And I was always trying to get the folk singers to let me sit in with them or sing one of my songs during their show. And that's how I learned what open mics were, because one of them finally just said, Jesus, kid, don't you know what a fucking open mic is? And I hadn't. I was innocent at the time. I didn't know any other outlet, but I looked into it and I found out that there's a thing called open mic, and they have them everywhere, man. And if you have some songs, you can play. And so I had 3 songs, and I heard about this thing at the Cheatham Street Warehouse where it was a songwriter's night open mic, so you had to play your own songs, and you could play 3 songs. And I thought, this is a great place for me to try this out, right? So I go down, I walk in the door, there's a woman at the door with a clipboard, and she says, if you want to play, you gotta sign the clipboard. So I did something that I would go on to do a lot of open mics in my life. As soon as I wrote my name down, I memorized the name ahead of me on the list, so that when I heard him called, I'd know that I was next, natural thing to do. And the guy ahead of me on the list is named Aaron Allen. Aaron Allen. I put that in my head and I'll never forget it. In fact, I still talk to this guy every couple of months. But this is 25 years ago. And they say, I'm after him. So I sit down with a couple of my friends and I wait. And all the people that are singing, they're not that good. They all seem like they're just getting started and maybe they know a couple chords too and they're singing their first songs too. And so I'm thinking, fuck, this, okay, this will be all right. And then they get Aaron Allen up there. And his first song is playing the guitar great, he's singing great. It sounds like a real song you might hear somewhere, and I'm like, oh, fuck, Well, I'm sorry, I don't even know if I can't see you, so if your kids are there, I said, oh, crud, whatever. But then the next song comes. It's just as good, and I'm thinking, God, I really wanted to go after somebody more like myself, And then, though, he goes into a Willie Nelson song, a popular one. And I think, no, bullshit to this. This isn't right, No way. I don't have to go after this. No. So I go up to the lady with the clipboard and I said, hey, come on. I can't go. You told me that we were supposed to sing our own songs. And she said, yeah. And I said, well, that's clearly a Willie Nelson song. And she said, yeah, Willie Nelson sings the song, but Aaron Allen wrote it. And he's coming tonight, to open mic. So my first thing out of my mouth was, well, can I go down the list a little further? Because I've never done this before. And my girlfriend's here, for Christ's sake. And they say, no, you got to go where you got to go. So I go up and I sing some songs that I couldn't remember for you tonight if I had to. But I thought about him the whole time. Aaron Allen, like, what's he do all day, Nothing, probably. He probably rhymes his feelings, checks in with Willie. And I thought, is this a job? This has been a job you can have? This would be perfect for me. So afterwards, I go up to this guy, Aaron Allen. I say, Mr. Allen, I want to do exactly what you do. And he said, yeah, 3 songs at open mic. We both just did. Let's drink. I said, no, I would like it, to be my job. That'd be, I could make a living doing that. And he said, oh, that's different, man. That's a different thing. I said, you right? I said, okay, I'm young. I don't mind constructive criticism or even criticism. If it's not constructive, I can take it. You know? And he said, well, I don't, you know, he said, you'd have to get better, you know. And I said, how do I do that? And he said, nobody really knows that. I said, come on, you gotta have something. And then the whole reason I'm telling you this story is because of what he told me next. He said, well, and he said just like this, I met this old drunk guy out by this pool one time at a hotel in Nashville that told me something that might be pretty good. I said, what do you mean? He said, well, he had this advice about how to get better at writing songs or how you could always get better at it. I said, what? Okay, what is it? He said, well, this guy told me, and I'll tell you all, he said, if you keep your life in a situation where you can pack up everything that you own inside of 15 minutes and be moved out of wherever you are, and if you keep your life in a situation where you know, shit like that happens to you every once in a while, where you have to execute that maneuver at that. If you keep your life like that, he said, I promise you will always be getting better at making up songs. And I don't know if that's true, but I bought into it a long time ago, and it has taken me a lot of discipline to keep my life as fucked up as I keep it. This is a song that I like to sing to help. It helps me maintain that discipline. And I like to tell that story when I feel like people are being nice to me, because I want to send this song out to my brother, Aaron Allen, whatever town he's 15 minutes from being out of right now. Life's too short to worry, life's too long to wait. Too short not to love everybody, life's too long to hate. I meet a lot of men haggling for finagle all the time, trying to save a nickel, maybe make it down. Not me, but no siree, Lord, I ain't got the time. Let me tell you now, old Miss Virgin, she tended bar at a shack out in the hills. It never made her any money, boy, but it paid up all of her bills. She must have been 80 years old. Her heart was warm and her beer was cold, and she gave away more than she ever sold. She'd be smiling all the time. I used to sing off in the corner, it's like every Friday night, to a loud crowd of cowboys, bikers and barroom fights. They were drinking beer and carrying on. Not one of them would listen to one of my songs, but old Miss Virgin, she'd be singing along. She said she knew them all by heart. And then one night after closing up, she poured me a beer. She said, come over here and sit down, kid, I got something that you need to hear. She said, life isn't easy getting through, everybody gonna try to make it tough on you. I'll tell you right now, if you dig what you do, no one will ever get you down. She would say, oh, life's too short to worry. She said, life's too long to wait. Well, it's too short not to love everybody, life's too long to hate. I meet a lot of men that haggle and finagle all the time, trying to save a nickel to make a dime. Not me, boy, no siree, Lord, I ain't got the time. Seen old Virgie, I guess it's probably been 15 years. I've been bumming around this old country, it's been God knows how many years. The nights are long, the driving's tough, the hotel's weird and the pay sucks. I can't dig what I do enough, Lord, it never ever gets me down. I like to say, life's too short to wait, life's too long to wait. It's too too short not to love everybody. Life's too long to hate. I meet a lot of men that haggle and finagle all the time, trying to save a nickel to make it dime. Not me, boy, no siree, Lord. I ain't got the time. If you know it, sing it with me. Say, life's too short to work, life's too long to wait. It's too short not to love everybody. Life's too long to hate. I meet a lot of men that haggle and finagle all the time, trying to save a nickel, maybe make it dime. Not me, boy, no siree, Lord. I ain't got the time. Feels good